All right, I had already started this video, but I had a personal call that I just cannot include in my vlog. So uh, basically, I just got done making a smoothie out of the recipe book, green smoothie, and it came out pretty good. Could use some adjustments, but again, I kind of changed a few things that may have affected the recipe. But we're just gonna go ahead and make this curried carrot soup, and there is a bit of there's a bit of a caveat when you try to change the serving size in this. So I want half the amount. I don't want the full amount. So what I'm going to do is put half of everything. And that's actually very easy to do without messing around with the numbers. Because I tried to mess around with the servings and this and that. But unfortunately with the app, there's only you can only go so low with it because it assumes what container you have. And if you go too low with the serving, you know, it does weird things. It has limitations to it, but that's not always the case. The easy way to fix it is, you know, if you want half of something, just go halfway on the meter. It's really easy. So look at the size of this carrot, right? This is a curried carrot soup, if I haven't mentioned it. And look at the size of this thing. You can't just put something huge like this in here. So you gotta, you know, use your brain and be like, okay, well that's not gonna work. So we're just gonna go ahead and cut, you know, just break off this carrot. I already washed it into the machine. And just keep going until I get to the halfway point. I'm going to do this with the machine running to heat up the soup. I'm not going to microwave or use hot water in any way, shape, or form because this is a vlog, it's a challenge, a 90-day challenge. And that's about halfway. But this carrot is pretty much almost completely done anyway. Well, that was my fault. This carrot's a little bit tough now. Okay. I made curried carrot soup before, so there's a video on that. But this is just a vlog version where I'm just, you know, doing whatever. One thing I want to add to it is this is half of a Scotch bonnet pepper. It's extremely hot, so that's what I like. I like a lot of spice. So I'm just going to advance to the next step. It says 70 grams onion, but I'm probably going to stop at 35. Because, like I said, I just want one serving of this soup, because with that smoothie, I'm just kind of like not really that hungry. Ooh, that's actually quite a bit of onion. There we go. And I'll just put this away in the refrigerator, and it's no biggie. Okay, advance. Vegetable broth, and this is another thing that I covered in the other video, is that I just add water. And then I add a little bit of chicken bouillon on it. And that kind of works the same way. See, this it's cold. It's not ice cold or anything like that, but it's just regular water from the tap. A little extra there. There we go. It's about that. And I'm gonna add. I'm not gonna add it now, but I gotta remind myself not to forget. There's a bouillon. All right, a little bit of lemon juice. I got the bottled stuff. If you have a piece of a lemon that's juicy, then you can use that too. Okay, advance. black pepper. This I might just do the full amount because I love black pepper. This scale is so sensitive, it's really, really good. All right, that's good. That's good. Advance curry powder. A little bit of curry powder here. Okay, since we're doing half of the amount, that's what we're gonna go for. Some salt. Like I said, sometimes, you know, you just gotta use your brain a little bit and just be like, hey, you know, this, I'm not able to get the serving size exactly perfect on the app, so I'll just go ahead and guesstimate. See, there we go, half of everything. And it'll still come out fantastic. Advance, and a little more water. Oh, this is because it expected a broth, but it's not what we're doing. Okay. It expected a broth. Okay, now I'm gonna add my bouillon. And bouillon, I don't care really about how much I put in there, but I'm still gonna put about half the usual amount. And now it's gonna be about 5 to 6 minutes, and we have the timer, and I'll use the timer. And we're just gonna go from there. And this is gonna cook it up just like any other Vitamix will. Alrighty. Let's go for it. This is a vlog, so you're along for the whole ride. I'm going to sneak in a little bit of garlic because I like garlic. Boy, this is a one-star machine, isn't it? It doesn't do anything that's worth the amount of money that you pay for it. Boy. So, can you imagine trying to get like, you know, a $50 personal blender or something like that and have it try to make a soup for you? It ain't gonna last. It ain't even gonna do it right. I mean, it's like, come on now. You can't, you gotta pay for quality. If you don't want quality, then just get something cheap that'll break, and then you'll just keep buying the same cheap old thing over and over again, and then you could have just bought some quality in the first place. No, these machines really, they're not expensive. People think they're expensive, but the reality is that they pay for themselves. You don't end up buying fast food and, you know, having to be paying for convenience or any of that kind of crap. You know, you can use your food more efficiently. And especially when you're eating whole foods, you just automatically get healthy. It's just automatic. Now, it doesn't, like, I use my Vitamix for, you know, eating good and healthy and all that stuff, but you can also make like very decadent, high calorie stuff, you know? you don't have to do what I do and substitute everything. You can make, fondue and, cheesy, high calorie cheesy dips and stuff like that. You can do all that kind of stuff. I just don't do it because, I try to watch what I eat. And really everything that comes out of this thing is so delicious. It's like I don't miss that high calorie stuff. Like I'll eat it every now and then. It don't matter to me. But that's the thing. I'm in moderation. Like if I go to a birthday party, I can have cake because that one time I have cake, the other 99.9% of the time I'm eating regular whole foods that I make in a Vitamix, and that cake has no effect on my my health. So we're about a minute and 40 seconds out, and it's getting warm. Might have to run it a little bit more because the carrot was in the refrigerator. And when you put colder ingredients there, it needs more time to heat up. But it's heating up. The machine's still going. It's not quitting. It has overheat protection. So if it does get hot, it will just stop. But it ain't overheating. See, I'm a technician by trade. I can tell when something's getting too hot. But the airflow, the exhaust air that's coming out of the machine is it's just slightly warm. It's not even hot. You see the color of the soup, just like it's just getting a deeper orange. It's pretty cool. About 30 seconds. I have a feeling I'm going to run it longer, probably about another minute. Look at the temperature. I'll give it another minute. The app is so easy to use. This is a Vitamix recipe. It's straight from Vitamix. I've never made this one. It's not a custom one, I mean. But it comes straight from Vitamix. So it's kind of... It was interesting because I tried to adjust the serving size, but the ingredients, they would never change. So it was like, it was very strange. So that's why I had to just, if I wanted half of the whole recipe, I was going halfway up on the meter. What I might do is just go ahead and edit the recipe so that it works properly. And it's really not difficult to do these kinds of things once you understand the app. A lot of people don't understand the app. And then they'll get frustrated with it and say that's not worth the money, this, that, the other thing, blah, 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 blah. They just have no patience, man. Yeah, steam coming out of there now. That's going to be good enough. I feel it's nice and hot, and you'll see the steam. There's the steam coming out of it. Oh, it smells so good. Now this is going to be extremely potent because I put Scotch bonnet pepper in there. It was just kind of like a habanero. Like I said, see how I did half portion and it came out perfectly in this this personal blender? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and serve myself up and see what the calories are. I did some minor substitution, but it should be relatively the same. That's a perfect amount of soup that I want. So yep, it says 139 calories. And that came out really, really good. Let me taste it. See, these vlogs can be long or short. They're not edited. It just all depends on what's gonna run. So you can even track the serving. And it'll give you all the nutrition facts of that particular serving inside that bowl. So that's 139 calories, 1 gram fat, no cholesterol, which is crazy. 1490 milligrams sodium, but I did add, I said it expected a vegetable broth, and I put a chicken bouillon, so it might be a little bit different. Carbohydrates, 33 grams. Sugars, 16 grams, because, you know, carrots have sugars in them. And protein, 2 grams. And since I already had a protein shake, I'm not really worried about protein at all. And that was it. Let's taste it. Let's taste it and see. Oh man, that's spicy. It's so delicious. Oh yeah, it's ready to eat. Oh yeah, it's just the right temperature. Because you know when you cook a soup, you have to wait for it to cool down because it's too hot? Nope. Yep. I could have let it run probably another like 30 to 45 seconds to heat it up a little bit more if I wanted to, but you know, for the sake of the vlog, I'll just cut it a little bit short. The other option is to just go ahead and put it in the microwave for about 20 seconds. But I wanted the machine to do it in the case I had a failure. But it didn't fail. It just kept going. Like I said, all that crap about this being a 1-star machine, or it's not worth its weight, it's not worth the money, it's just complete trash. So far, it's been kicking ass in every single department. I just made soup. I've mixed stuff with it as far as like breakfast. I just do a slow speed mix. I did the ice cream. I made a batter which was like full. I made a whole banana batter for baking, goods and stuff. I made smoothie. I made pretty much all the processes. The only thing I haven't done is peanut butter yet. I'm gonna do it. I have peanuts, but I just haven't done it yet. So this machine is kicking ass everywhere. And these vlogs are gonna keep coming because I said 90 days of only the S50, and I'm gonna stick with it. After this is done, I'm gonna do another challenge, which is probably gonna deal with one of the old school machines. And then, but with that, I'll probably mix in something else. I don't know. Like, I want to do this 90-day thing, but I don't want it to be too boring, you know what I'm saying? So I think what I'm going to do is mix in some like recipes, where I do recipes from the books, the recipe book for this machine, and then maybe mix it in with some other machines like the old school machines. So I don't know. I'll see what happens, what I feel like doing, but definitely this is the everyday driver. The vlogs are definitely this machine, but the weekly featured videos might be something else, some other machine. So we'll see. Other than that, this is my lunch. Signing out.